How's training going?
Pretty good.
How's the season going?
Good, yeah, we got first game last week and got the win, so.
Ready? Sydenham on three. One, two, three.
Hey, what's your name?
I'm Oni.
What's your name?
Manav. My name is Mahe. Charlie. Devon. Noah Burns.
Tim.
Josh. Mitch. Hi, I'm Altia.
Ortier?
Yeah.
What position do you play?
I'm a fullback.
Coach.
What position do you play?
Prop. I play lock. I play looker. Flanker, I think. I normally play number 4, so lock. Flanker. Forward, like front row. Halfback.
Halfback. What do you like about rugby?
I love being out here. The kids especially playing rugby with your mates. They make lots of contacts and that's what it's all.
Everything. I love having runs and tackling people on the ground. So, yeah.
Awesome.
It's just fun. It's a good way to make friends.
Tackling.
Just get to tackle people.
What's your favourite thing about rugby?
Physicality.
Physicality, nice.
Tackling, scoring, playing with my mates.
That's awesome.
The contact, I guess.
Contact, awesome.
The running.
And running, yep.
Just playing with my mates. I like the fact that I can tackle and run it straight at people and step people, so yeah. It's fun and it's like contact sport and I like that.
What's something you've improved on this year?
I think I've improved my tackling skills because last year sometimes too scared, but now I'm not.
Something I've improved on. Probably my communication with the boys. Yeah, communicating with them.
Cool.
Yep.
Right side passing.
Right side?
Like my weak side.
Oh, weak side, that's awesome.
Tackling.
Tackling.
Probably like running and all that, yeah. Probably tackling. Probably my tackling.
Probably my breakdown work.
Breakdown work. Oh yeah, cool. How have you improved on that?
Just getting more involved in it.
Cool.
Getting in the rucks.
Cool.
Tackling.
Awesome. Have you improved your tackling?
Just kind of not being as scared to tackle as much.
Yeah, awesome.
I haven't seen much improvement, but I think I've gotten more fitter than last year.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player ever? Monty Lama.
Yeah, my uncle.
Yeah, Monty. I was going to say, who's your favourite Sydenham player?
Oh, yeah.
Monty.
Probably Severus.
Severus?
Yeah.
Cool.
Scott Barrett. All the time. I have 2. Dan Carter and Aaron Smith.
I have to be Richie Moe. Yeah, he's a world-class game driver, so it has to be Richie Moe.
Richie Mwanga.
Adi Savia. Richie Mwanga.
Richie Mwanga?
Yeah.
Who's your
Adi Savia too.
Adi Savia?
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
Who's your favourite Sydenham player of all time?
Oh.
Probably Mahe.
Mahe.
Yeah.
Cool, we'll get him up next.
Yeah. I don't know that much Sydenham players. Yeah. I just watch them.
You go watch them?
Yeah.
Any of them stand out to you?
Probably one of the hookers. Yeah.
Oh, I have to sit on the fence a little bit here.
Probably Mahi.
Yeah.
I like his tackling skills. He's really good as a forward, and yeah.
Max Hughes. Maybe like Finarelli. Well, like in my team or?
Anyone?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll give you half a dozen or so. No particular order. Jack McLeod, Dan Franson, Curtis McDonald, Ollie Ryan, James Mullen, Torian Barnes.
Asher Olliver. Okay, sorry.
Cool. Any shout outs you want to make?
mum and dad for driving me to practice and games. Probably my coach, Tim.
Shout out to Tim.
To Tim and my parents.
Yeah, shout out to my friend Mahe. He's been dump trucking everyone. So
To St. Martin's School and Jake and Oscar and Haz and stuff, I guess.
Shout out to all the sponsors for Sydenham. Thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you guys. And to the parents who jump on our sideline every week and support our guys so positively, really appreciate it. Couldn't do it without you. This is their last year playing junior club footy, so we want it to be really special for them. We want them to go and play first 15 for their high schools, but we want them to come back and play Colts and seniors for Sydenham. So we really want to make it special. Ultimately, we all want the same thing. We want positive experiences for our young people, so they grow into good adults and decent human beings. And playing rugby is such a good vehicle for that. They make contacts, they make lifelong friends, and they're out there having the time of their life, and that's what we want. So thanks very much to Sydenham Rugby for it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Sydenham so best.
Patia! Patia! Rå pati! Rå pati! Rå pati!
Couple more weeks. Fuck, it would be mean if we had a bowl season, bro. Yeah, he's a big boy, eh? So? Probably the first thing that... Yeah, come on. Yeah. He's on the ball. Yes, boy. Positive. Oh. I don't know. How was you? Good, bro. Put up alright this morning. Yeah, where is the game, boy? I think it's at 3. Oh. They played weekday. Yeah. They've done that twice. Would they not play the Saturday? No, I'm pretty sure there's 2 linking teams there. Yeah. What? No, the Wahora team, I think, was a different. Oh. Or maybe. I don't know. Oh, no, because Ollie, that's not Ollie's team, man. Gonna shove up. Really? I just want to look at my phone on my home media phone. Lucky playing enough. Nah, he's the ones though. I swear I was fucking scaring him. How long has it been fun? What is the time? Oh, 20 minutes. Yeah, was it? It's 5-3 to them. We kicked a penalty and then they scored a try in the corner. Yeah. The kids were funny. That Andre as well. Yeah. That Klein, girl. That's the only fucking seven. Yeah. What are you playing? Nah, he's here. There's a way with work this week, so it wasn't training.
There we go. Yep.
This look is looking exciting.
Nice kick by Sydenham. Okay, classic live stream here at Sydenham Park. I've just got commentary back up again. Sorry about that for those listening. It's just one of those typical days where you get 95% right and you've still got work-ons for next week. I'm here with Margie Foster. I won't tell you how many times I've introduced her, but we're live. We're going to skip all the team namings and introductions. Obviously, you can see it's a beautiful day, and Sydenham are losing. So we're talking about a few handling errors, not clean passing, and actually penalties. I mean, they are playing out of their own half at the moment. With we're actually about 15 minutes in. Don't worry about our timer, but we'll leave it running. Yeah. Whatever.
Seems to be wrong.
That's wrong. Whatever. So Sydenham are defending from their 22. You see, go for a crash ball, cutting inwards. Tackle's good. Sydenham go for a wee bit of a counter ruck. Stand on side. It's good. They really need to tackle around the legs. Trying to sort of punch the ball runner up top. That's all right. He was met with a good tackle there.
That's a great tackle. Hopefully we can wrestle the ball back. And yes, they have, haven't they?
Yep. Oh, and
a little bit of jib there.
A bit of talk back.
Yep.
Talk back radio.
Good on the ref.
I think he's been pretty fair so far. He's really close to the action.
Been really enjoying the referees. They are really good at communicating, especially to these younger players in the Colts grade. As long as they know what they, what the expectations are.
Yeah,
he's got good control of the game.
If you're wondering why there are little bits of sound before, I'm looking over at our scaffolding where the film's happening. And looks like the cameraman's invited all his friends up to hang out with him. So,
just that throw-in again?
So throw-in's not good, but University's knocked it on. So I think the game's about to get started.
Come on, Sydenham. I've got to be unbiased though as a commentator.
Yeah. That's okay. This is not professional commentating. we do try to keep cussing and all that sort of stuff out of your ears, but hey, I tell you what, I do love University's colours. I went to Canterbury University, didn't play for them, but also did a year at Cashmere High School, and historically their colours are based on the university's colours. So I've always been proud to wear a bit of yellow and gold and maroon, as they'll say.
So a lot of history, the University Rugby Club with Laurie O'Reilly, Victor Simpson, Dallas Seymour. They're real stalwarts of university rugby.
I think they're probably one of the more successful teams of all time in the Premier Division too.
Here we go, an attacking opportunity.
Sydenham go wide. Here goes Ethan Coggle out of Cashmere, finds a bit of room, gives it to Simon Horsemeister, who puts a step on. Now the fend. He's going for the corner, and Simon Horsemeister scores. Sydenham are loving it. Roughing up his hairstyle. The lanky Dutchman from the Crusaders Academy. He's done a good he slowed down his running and then he sped up and now he's got himself a meat pie. What do you think of that, Margie?
That was awesome. Really good. Really great offload, good speed, good timing.
That brings it to Sydenham 8, University 5. And Sydenham will be happy that they spent so much time down their end defending penalty after penalty, and when they finally got an opportunity to attack and they got their move right, it paid off.
Certainly did. So hopefully, boy, Keno can put it over. It's a good bit of a tough angle. Oh, yes? No.
No, it's gone low. It's gone a bit wide. And just a shout out to our University of Canterbury viewers. If you've managed to join the stream, I know we put it up last minute. We weren't really going to do the stream, but couldn't resist. So here we are. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you can share it to your family and friends and to all our supporters. Don't forget to like and follow and subscribe. We love reading your comments and engaging with you. So if you do send anything through, send it to me, Asher, or to the Sydenham stream on the YouTube. We'll see it and we'd love to do you a shout out. So yeah, get involved. And here comes University with the kickoff.
Right, get it out, University. I mean, Sydenham.
Oh, Sydenham just falling over in the tackle there, and University capitalise on it with a nice hit. Put him down. Sydenham haven't managed to escape. But University kick it back.
Yeah, I don't know about all this kicking, eh? You've got to be able to use that ball and give it
Oh, you'll fit in around here. We don't like kicking.
I get frustrated. Like, what are you kicking it back to the opposition for? I just don't quite understand that part of the game.
They should ban it, shouldn't they? There should be a form of rugby without kicking.
That's why I actually love to watch League better. Like, League is so exciting to watch. And much more simpler because you get 5 opportunities.
I can't agree with you.
I know, but it is amazing. I've been watching all the NRL games.
Well, I'm Union, and I like what I like about Union is this continuity. So if you ran 100 metres in a league game and got tackled, you'd have to wait for everyone to catch up. But in rugby, you can place the ball, pick it up, and keep going.
He just dropped the ball. He took his eye off the ball.
Yeah.
So as I said, those fundamental skills, like just really make sure that you're catching the ball first before you decide what you're going to be doing on your next action.
Yeah, it's 8-5. They're back to their 3-point lead. It's not really much in a game of rugby until the last sort of 2 minutes of the game. University probably aren't feeling that much pressure. They're second on the table. Sydenham are fourth, and even if Sydenham win, it doesn't really put them above University. Sydenham on 18 points, University on 25. So this is really Sydenham need to win this to work their way up the table. Here come University on the blind side. Their big number 8's having a run. I wonder how close he'd be to playing under 85
good
kgs.
Sydenham getting that number 14 out.
Yeah, they kind of took their time. They're startled by the Sydenham defence. They're just eyes glazed over. And there was Sydenham looking at them. Didn't know they had that effect on the other players.
Both teams are much of a muchness, to be honest, like ability-wise.
Who's standing out for you so far? Who's showing off?
Well, maybe the number 8 for Sydenham.
Yeah.
He's taken some really good hits and he's been really good with his hands. Yeah.
And then obviously Simon Horsemeister's having a pretty clean game. When he got his opportunity, he scored. So be keen to see what he does when he gets the ball next again.
Just this kick. Oh. Just needs to be a little bit more strategic on the placement of the kicking. If you're going to be kicking like that. I know they've got a penalty though to Sydenham.
And they're kicking from their own half. They're doing little kicks in their own half.
Kicking the other half.
Yeah, kicking the other half. But
and
don't kick.
Let those wingers run onto it.
It's okay. We've got a lot of time, a lot of rugby to be played. Maybe they'll change the strategy up. Here we go. This is probably our 6th or 7th line out in the first half. overthrowing has been an issue. Will Sydenham calm it down and go front or middle?
They better go front. Oh, ugly, but is it good ugly?
Hazlitt dives on it, but it's
It's
messy.
ugly. Okay, but we've still retained it, so if you can win and you win ugly, it doesn't really matter.
Hazlitt calling for offside from the ref, but he doesn't get it. Bit of dipping and dashing from Roman
Need to get
Keener.
that ball out. It's too slow. Come on,
You want
boys.
fast ball. Well, all the forwards look concentrated on this half of the field. It'd be interesting if they pick the wide option now. There's Kai Atkinson. He's an Aussie from Sydney, and he's also with the Crusaders International.
And that was a forward pass. They're just not negotiables. Like we'd say in netball, it'd be like stepping or going offside. Those sorts of things shouldn't be happening at this level. Hopefully we get the ball back.
I just want to do a shout out to Friso Horstmeister, possibly watching from Holland. Let us know in the comments where you're from, but good to see your relative Simon getting in the corner and scoring that second try of the game, And a shout out to Shani Williams saying, "Yeah, Kai, pick and go." Cool. As long as he's not throwing forward passes again, he can pick and go all day. Just retain the ball is what we want to see. Now, University get a chance here. They go the dummy runner. Second five goes himself, holds the ball close to his hip.
Oh, that's a really good number 19.
I think that's Brodie Barsby.
Did really well coming in there. That number 11 doesn't look good. It's looking like his knee. Oh, I hope he's okay.
And that's the try scorer again. Oh, no. All right, we're just taking a wee break here. So,
he's in a little bit of agony.
Since we had a little few technical issues earlier with the commentary, I just introduce again. I've got Margie Foster here with me, and it's a real privilege because you have coached elite athletes in professional teams and on the national level. So you're really you're not a rugby person. You're into netball, but what are your connections to sport and to this team, Margie?
Well, I also on that note about being a coach, my dear friend Steve Hansen always said that if once you're a coach of elite coach, you can coach any sport if you're a good coach. Just get the fine skills sets in of what you needed required in each sport. And I still feel really passionate about sport. Like I really get, even though and my son is out there playing, and you talk about the other boy being Dutch on the one wing, he's kind of like Dutch, Māori, Irish.
Really?
Yeah. So my husband's Dutch.
Yeah.
And I'm Māori, and Xavier's got also Irish heritage. So it's kind of quite cute seeing everyone out there of different different cultures and being immersed in it. But from a coaching perspective, I'm just a passionate, people that know me, I can be a bit OTT. I get really involved in any sport. I love it. Like NBA, I'm really invested in that, or I watch the Super Bowl. I get so immersed in it. I really try to play. I kind of play every move.
So when you're watching this game and you're saying, we're talking about the penalties and the growing amount of errors, you're talking from a level where I'm sorry.
Just see that just does my head in.
Yeah.
The pass was too low. Those sorts of things. It's just like that's as I mentioned about the fundamental skill set.
Yeah, knock on from first five. Roman Keenan, they're not helping Sydenham's field possession, but we're trying to look at some things that maybe aren't so obvious to every viewer as well. But there are a lot of obvious errors, and we can't help but point out what's going on down there at Sydenham Park. A lot of knock-ons from Sydenham, a forward pass earlier, and a lot of set pieces going astray. So I think at halftime, coach will be saying, no more errors.
Yeah, just really definitely just tidy it up. Just know your role, having clear thinking when you're going into a situation as well, not negative or positive, just clear
I hate to
and know
say
your role.
hate to say that's advantage to University. That was either high or no arms tackle from
That will be
Sydenham.
a kick, and that should even it up to 8-all.
And again, shout out to University of Canterbury viewers. If you found the game on the YouTube, on the Sydenham YouTube, or if you're wherever you're watching at home with your friends, down at a park somewhere on your phone, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and share the good news of this live stream in Sydenham Rugby. We really appreciate it, and we're looking forward to bringing you more streams in the future. University are taking a penalty here. That'll be 8-all. I think our clock is slightly behind. There should be at least 10-15 minutes in the game, though.
Probably 2 minutes to go for half time.
There you go, 1:40. Yep.
Jeepers, I'm pretty good at pretty accurate there. Being a non-rugby person.
We don't need a timer anyway. I was,
He missed it. Jeepers.
So Sydenham is still in the lead.
Oh, yeah, no, that's another one. That's bread and butter. Like, that kick. Even I'd be saying they'd be all cracking up now because my netballers know. I'll be going, even old GG Grandma could have got that over. And they go, okay. But as long as you're improving and getting better, that's the key thing.
So University have a nice line set up here, looking for gaps in the counter attack. The ball runner got pushed through the tackle, and they go blindside. They've got a few numbers, nice short passing, and they've gone for a kick for possession. Looks like it's going to go too far.
Yeah, okay.
Advantage to University. Now, Josh Podmore is on the bench for Sydenham, and he started every other game this season, just playing in the second half. We expect to see him come on. He's their flanker and fearless leader, usually the captain. So maybe they are missing a little bit of his direction out there, because I've seen him play and he talks the whole time. In fact, he doesn't stop talking when he comes off the field either.
Oh, absolutely. I love him. We mentored him through Christchurch Boys High when he was like good old 16-year-old. Great kid. And just definitely, he brings that energy. And sometimes you can have players that may not be as super talented in one particular area skill-wise, but they bring that other talent with them. And his strength is his rule, is his talking. Okay,
University have done a really nice throw to the middle, and they've set the rolling ball, but they've gone quite early to the backs, and there's a loose ball through their backs. Ref's got in the way there. He's going to call restart. No, he's let the game go on. That's annoying because they probably got an extra metre out of that. Sydenham going for the ball. As long as they don't give away a penalty, they're right in front of the posts. Some of the front row look like they're walking there in the back line, but tired after a half that's gone into 10. That could be a professional foul there.
Well, he didn't actually
didn't touch it?
Didn't touch the ball. So thank goodness for that.
That's a forward pass from Uni, and they're back chatting.
I know, but that's another thing I don't quite understand, that, when you should be able to go for the intercepts, like, without being penalised, like, and that, yes, if you dropped it, then okay, that's sort of not a calculated risk, but
I think we would have seen in the Crusaders game last week when Hamish Strange bumped the ball out that rugby union is a bit more of a complete game to league, where they've really tidied up a lot of these rules. They're very, very specific in certain moments of the game. So, you can't go for the ball when the attacking team's attacking, and it could be a possible try. And you can't just push the ball out.
The rules need to be changed. I think that's such a... That game against the Crusaders, I really felt for them, and especially that poor guy that did knock that ball out. You could say that he was trying to attempt to go for it.
Yeah. Hopefully we win tonight against the Blues.
Actually, I'm really feeling it that we will.
Yep. Hey, Johnny McNichol's playing. He's a great Sydenham man, starting fullback.
He's playing really well. He's bringing a lot of good energy.
And I mean, I don't know what it's like, but he's played in Wales for a long time. Maybe you think maybe he's changed. Maybe they play a different style over there. Was he really a top player in Wales? But he's come back and he doesn't look out of place at all. I'm loving watching Johnny McNichol back home.
Well, he's in his mid-30s?
32, 33?
Yeah, so it's great to see his experience coming to help out.
Is University doing another crash ball? Nice wee hands to keep the ball alive. Pick and go there from University. And now they've gone for the backdoor cross kick option. Looks like Ethan Coggle will need to make a tackle.
Oh, that was just...
He didn't pick where the ball was going to go.
Try.
Bit of a fight.
Oh, what's happening here?
Bit of a fight going on there.
Jeepers. Settle down, boys. It's only a game.
So... It'll probably be half time after this, and we're going to take a little break in commentary. It's been full on. It's quite a good ding dong battle down here at Sydenham Park. University has just edged ahead in a game that is first half that's been full of penalties. Really, Kicker missed his last attempt at a penalty. Can he make this one here?
I reckon he will.
Yep, nice. And that's half time. Okay, so that brings us to University 12, Sydenham 8. Sydenham is still in it. If the coach can speak to them about their errors.
He needs to rev them up. To be honest with you, it needs to rev them up. We need to have more than this, like, just not negotiables.
Yep.
And just give them a bit of a rev and put a little bit of energy. They need to some sort of, just a quick couple of little strategies to get them back on track.
And it's not like that. University probably had the ball more, but it's not like Sydenham are worlds apart from taking them on and taking this game.
Absolutely, they're in the game. It's all it is just basically those errors at the moment that are costing Sydenham.
Well, Margie, pleasure having you on for this first half. Shall we take a break? I know you've got to run and we've got things to do. So, any other words about the game and how can we find you and what you do?
Oh no, thank you, Asher. Thanks for inviting me along today. You are amazing. Great volunteer for Sydenham Rugby Club. So awesome, very passionate man. So the club are very lucky to have your services. So keep up the great work.
Cool. And thank you. And where can we find you and Motivations?
Motivations is just on our website. So primarily we mentor. We're in the mentoring space. So we hold a couple of government contracts helping young people into education, employment and training in the Canterbury region, which is pretty cool. It's pretty inspiring. And then we've got our netball programs here and in Australia, and also our Learn to Swim school.
Wow.
Which is in Mirvale. So my husband, being a former Olympic swimmer,
Yep.
he has his boutique swim school. So, if any of the kiddies need to have some Learn to Swim sessions, come and see us, Motivations Swim.
And what ages is it up to?
So for him, he has it from the young ones start from about 4
Yep.
or 5 years old, and they go right up to about 13, 14 years old.
Yep.
And for netball, my netball program runs, we have a flagship program. We're basically based at St Andrews College as our our real big secondary school offering, Motivations Netball, and then our flagship for anyone throughout the city on a Monday, year 8 below, and on a Wednesday night, it's year 9 plus at Graham Condon Centre. So that certainly keeps me busy, but I tell you what, keeps netball as really alive and buzzing in our region. With our young ones coming through, and you know what? It's all about, like I really feel for Motivations, it's just all about ensuring that we are giving our young ones a love of the game at any level. But if they love the game, they can contribute and offer, whether it's, aspiring to be a silver fern, a tactics player, or just being a manager or a physio, or being part of a team in a club. It's a great sport to be involved in.
Shout out to all the girls out there who are looking to get involved and it might be with Motivations in the future. And mentoring is so important because it's someone who's one step ahead of you, sort of speaking into your life and sort of showing you where they've been, and also giving you those coaching tips from that place of experience and wisdom. I love what you do.
Yeah, thank you. And like mentoring, it's so rewarding because it goes both ways. Like, like you get a lot of energy off other people, like off the person that you're mentoring. Even though you're a mentor, I just think, if I've got low energy, I'll just go and surround myself by young people, and they can pick me up as well.
Well, again, thank you for coming.
Let's hope the second half goes well.
We'll see you on the sideline.
Thank you.
Bye. You can if you want. Welcome back to the second half of the Colts top of the table clash between Sydenham and University of Canterbury. University going on a fast attack here, attacking Brom Street. Sydenham attacking the Port Hills on a beautiful sunny day down here at Sydenham Park. Shout out to our Sydenham fans and our University followers. Xavier Beck's there with a nice intercept and cleared the ball. Xavier is actually the son of Margie Foster, who was just with me for the first half. For the second half, I'd like to introduce another very special guest. We've got Neil Oliver, my father. How you doing, Dad? Actually, you're just muted.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, I tried to come down. I had a sound problem just like you had then because you couldn't hear anything at the start of the game. I thought, let's see what's going on.
We're looking for volunteers to help with the live streams to tidy these little corners up. But hey, we're here now, and at least they had something to watch, even if the sound wasn't quite there. It's all good.
Indeed.
Here's Sydenham on the counter attack. Oh, he's kicked the ball. Oh no!
I heard Margie correctly moaning about the amount of kicking, so I'm with her on that.
Okay, but we're going to try and keep the second half positive for Sydenham.
Oh, are we? Right.
So yes, we are. So that was an
It was an educated kick. Not.
okay. So looks like Sydenham maybe had someone tackling them a bit high, holding on. So they've got a kick here from about the halfway point. They're probably trying to kick it deep, but they might be conservative because their kicks haven't been spectacular. So
it's all right.
The touchy's putting us down by the 22, which is a pretty good kick for Sydenham. Now, lineouts, they've had an issue in the first half with overthrows, so we're going to look at are they going to keep it front and middle and keep it easy. University are lined up to put up a defensive tower around the front. And Sydenham look like they're going for the five-man. Can't count. They go to the back, and it's straight. Would you believe it? They set up the rolling maul, and they break away. Sydenham still in position. They made some good meters here off the set piece. And they've gone pick and go, keeping it nice and tight. University getting low, and the big Sydenham forwards are pushing their way through here, keeping the ball nice and tight. Seems to be working. The coaches maybe talk to them. They're putting their hands up like it's try. Referee says no. Advantage Sydenham. Not releasing.
Must have been very close.
If you're just tuning in on the second half, we'd love you to leave us a comment. We can see them here. We'd love to do your shout out. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe Sydenham Rugby on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Love having your involvement and love engaging with you. So Sydenham gone for a quick tap here. They're close. Referee saying held up, so it's a goal line dropout to University. They've gone for a quick shoot, and the ball goes for Sydenham. There's Ethan Coggle carrying it up. Good Kashmir guy. And Sydenham have lost possession. Nice for University. They've been defending their own line for the start of the second half. Box kick goes about 20 metres. University managed to retain it. University players still going, not held. Tautahi Briggs makes a good tackle from behind. Playing in number 8. Looks like he's pulled a muscle in the process. He's still running though. He thinks it might be a small niggle. An unfavourable bounce for Sydenham, but they keep the ball, and there's a nice body swerving run out from the back. Could be Hunter Keno maybe? No, there's Hunter Keno now. Throws a really dangerous pass. Sydenham just not ready for the ball at the moment. Playing right out to the wing. they might need to keep this one in tight as well and go a few rounds.
Yeah, I heard Margie in the comments in the first half talking about their rate of errors, and it's certainly high, isn't it? And I'm sure every coach tells the players to expect the ball at all times, and Sydenham are playing as if they don't expect the ball to come to them.
No, and University are kind of
The
sitting
kicks
back,
aren't-
and the game is just sort of coming to them.
Yeah, their last 2 kicks haven't been overly great either. Game's for the taking, really, of someone who settles down and goes for it.
Will they go for a rolling maul again here? They're looking like they're going to go front, but they go to the back. Here's a set piece move, and they've left it behind them. Referee says backwards, so University get another chance here. They've gone out to the wing. The winger puts on a nice goose step and a grubber, and it's a try to University.
Yeah, their 2 outside backs were very quick there, weren't they? Some arguments going on with the
Look like Maka Normanton down that right wing, putting on a goosey. Again, University score in the corner, and they weren't flash on their distance in the first half when they scored in the corner. So, see how we go. University have subs in Jared Martin, Latoni Lotto, Finbar Mallet, Cade Barham, Hinanul Lalalai Tassa, and Logan Smith, Heneli Masaati. While Sydenham still have the options in Tavita Ripley, Toby Lynn, Hunter Archbold, Josh Podmore, Monty Kemp, and Callum McCabe. We've got a wee whistle here in the commentary box. And excited for Hunter. He's been good in pre-season, and
good kick.
The kick goes over for University.
Beautiful kick. Well, I said the game's there for the taking for someone, and the outside backs here, I thought Sydenham had them well covered, and they just accelerated it through there nicely, and then kicked from right on the touchline. The University must have listened to us, Asher. I wonder if John Barr, a buoyan of the University Club, is listening to this. My old friend from Hempstead School. I usually go down and watch these games with him. And last few weeks ago, we were at the senior game, and I went off and discussed when we were down with about 5 minutes to go, and then Sydenham pulled it out, and I wasn't brave enough to go back and Skype to him. John, if you're listening, I guess we were a bit lucky.
Does John use YouTube?
I'm trying to remember his position in the class. Possibly not. No, John's a very bright man. He's done very well.
There's Hunter Keno having a dash, ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging. Sydenham going blindside. Looks like Seth Craig there having a go, co-captain. Really promising lock from St. Thomas High School. And we've had a bit of an influx of St. Thomas students coming through to Sydenham over the years. Another one would be Tatahi Briggs. Exciting to see them and have more players coming from high schools through. Good to see where they're coming from. Obviously, we've got a big feed from Cashmere. But there's Hunter Keno. He's from the Ellesmere, somewhere out there. He's from Ellesmere. And we're familiar with his... so that's Roman Keno. Hunter Keno's older brother plays for the Premiers. So Roman Keno playing first 5 for Sydenham here today. He loves running and he loves kicking. I did see him earlier in the season on our club day round 2 do a big chip and chase and collected himself and go the whole way. So sure he'll be looking to create more memories like that today. University cleared the lines. It doesn't go past halfway.
I think I went for Sydenham on that attempt to keep the ball in because they didn't gain much, and Sydenham should get the ball here. A lot of reserves coming on now, Asher. University look like they've cleared the bench. Not a breath of wind out there, is there? Legs are very still. Great day for rugby. Sydenham throwing in. Nice. Throw right down the back. They attack now. Bring it out through the second line of attack. Nice. One of the big forwards takes it in. Here they go again. Sloppy again with the pass and catch. And they've knocked it on. So there's the difference really. University last attack from them. They got it right out to the wing, scored in the corner. Sydenham promising all through, and the last couple of guys struggled to catch the ball. Scrum set, University ball. A nice run. Fullback came in there on the cut. Again, they join up with this outside right-hand side, and again they're showing their speed. The centre and the wing are very quick, but Sydenham come through and managed to retrieve on the bounce. Bit of a lucky bounce for Sydenham there. I don't know what the touch judge has got his arm out for. Seeing there's nowhere near the touch.
Well, a University guy came running in and threw his body onto the pile, and I don't think you're allowed to do that. We've seen some in Super Rugby recently where guys had judiciary, and the idea is you're not allowed to jump on someone while on the ground. They can't really do anything about it. So maybe he was just sort of pointing out. It's like when they clean rucks and they just throw their body into it. So those sort of things, you've got to keep your foundation and your feet on the ground and your balance as you drive in, and you must enter through the gate.
So somehow that's a ball for University here.
Yep. 5 metre scrum, Sydenham held up,
Right.
holding them up. Desperate defence by Sydenham. Looks like they've ripped it. But Sydenham have penalised again. University call for a scrum.
Yeah, they're bringing that back player, fullback or wing, into the back line quite well at the moment, the University team. We'll see if they do it again here. They're having a talk out in the back line between the first five, the fullback, and the second five, so I think they might have another tricky move on. So let's see how they go this time. They go first five, skip pass, out too wide, out a double pass again. Sydenham winger gets there quickly this time. The fullback, sorry.
Good tackle by Ethan Coggle.
Nice Cashmere advertising there, Asher.
They're close to us here from the Sydenham Pavilion. Looks like they've got numbers out wide.
Oh, great take.
That's a try to University.
Yeah, they've certainly got some pace in that backline. That second five was again quick there. He was involved in the start of that as it came out from the backline there. A couple of skip passes with lots of runners running in all directions. Great attack. Sort of attack we'd like to see from the Crusaders, Asher?
Yeah. I'm hoping they win tonight. That was Jarius Iosifa in second five scoring for University.
Yeah.
Well done, Jarius.
Yep, got some talent, that's for sure.
And
he plays like that all the time.
And he still had work to do. He really accelerated fast and he stayed low all the way to the line. So even if someone did get a hand to him, he was probably on his way.
University high on the points table, Asher, do you know?
Yeah, they're second.
Right.
Yeah, if Sydenham win, it doesn't put them higher. They're on 18 points, Sydenham, and University are on 25. So they've done really well. Sitting top of the Metro Colts table is Lincoln University's Lambs team. Third place, Linwood, who had a really close game with Sydenham a couple of weeks ago. Heard it went down to the final whistle down at Tane Norton Park, formerly known as Linfield.
Tane Norton, the famous man from mid-Canterbury, of course. Well, not anyone knows that, but me being from mid-Canterbury, I certainly know it. I'm in Fergie. Effin boys.
Tapasu Thomas and Josh Jennings have also represented mid-Canterbury out of that Linwood side, Premier side.
Yeah, Josh Jennings, a great first five for kicking. He's got real length in his kick, so we'll see how he goes in the future.
Of course, today our beloved Sydenham Premiers are over at Christchurch Park in Marihau. They're playing Christchurch. Big tackle from University on Sydenham. So we'll just cut back to the game.
Oh, what a pickup.
University player tries to pick it up, loses it in the tackle. Knock on, scrum, Sydenham. Saved by the skin of their teeth there. They can't afford to give away any points if they want to stay in this game.
Yeah, they are certainly alert in that backline, aren't they? And good play by Sydenham there to somehow stop that. And it looked like they were dead and gone. These who played well in the first half in the Sydenham back, Sasha, was anyone who stood out?
Oh, well, Simon Horsemeister scored in the corner and then he pulled up hamstring 5 minutes later. Apologies for that because we've got Friezo Horsemeister commenting on the live stream saying go Sydenham. Sorry we couldn't keep him on for you. It's really cold down here.
I think the Dutch are used to cold, Asher.
It's really cold, so maybe he, with his one burst on the wing, there's a bit more standing around that. Never good for the big muscles in our legs.
I heard Margie say that she's married into the Dutch, made the same mistake as me, so we do have some sympathy for these Dutch players.
Yeah, and if you haven't been, if you've just joined us, we had Margie Foster commentate part of the first half after a bit of false start from the commentary team. But yeah, happy to be able to bring this to you live and give you a picture to look at. Down here at Sydenham Park, we do have the Saracens playing at 2:45 on field 2 as well. So if you're listening and you're just down the road, come down. It's free. You guys running into each other, throwing the ball around. How good.
Is that Elroy spotted tight head prop still out there?
Elroy Makoma, yep. Fiji's finest.
Yep.
He's had an opportunity last week on the Premiers. He's back with the Colts now, so he's a transitional player, and obviously they see a lot of potential in him. A real big body, probably standing at 6'3" stature, about 115 kg. And of course, the Fijians have wonderful hand skills and have grown up running and passing the ball. So for a prop, he's probably expected to be a guy who can scrum and have a little bit of an extra skill set. And that's the sort of advantage Premier teams need to win those close games that we have. Which sort of reminds me, we've been looking for a defibrillator, if anyone has one, for those Premier games. They're just always so close.
The vital scrum, this the last one. They sort of took a hit, then University gave them a second hit. They managed to just sort of hold it and collapse it enough, and again a second time. So this will be the third time the ref will be getting twitchy, and we'll see what happens here. So big moment for Elroy and the rest of the front row. They hold up better this time. Good work. Great work by Sydenham this time, and they come around the side of the scrum. Ref had his arm out, giving them advantage. And he takes them for that advantage now. So good play there. Asher missed that, but Sydenham scrummed well on the third attempt there, Asher, and Elroy will be pleased with his front row there, I think. They've got the penalty. We need a good clearance.
Yeah, I missed that because it was a graham and chocolate fish. Would you like one?
I haven't eaten the one you tried to get in my mouth before I started talking, so we'll just hang off that at the moment. But thanks for your generosity.
We like to live well down here at Sydenham Park. Chocolate fish and rugby. Keeps the belly warm for a while. If you are watching the live stream, I would love you to like, follow and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'll do your shout out.
Here we go, Sydenham for tight defence there by University. There was nowhere for number 10 to go, but he has won the penalty. Heard you and Margie talking about the Allison days of University Rugby. They were very strong right up to the time, the turn of the century actually, because I was watching Sydenham way back then, and slowly Sydenham started to improve, and finally they beat them in a big game, which was a bit of an upset to everyone. But they used to have some fine players. Warwick Taylor, Hayes, lots of them.
Yeah, and last time I checked, University have won some of the most trophies in the Premier competition as well.
Yeah, their coach, Mr. O'Reilly, he was a great coach. I had a colleague who played for University A at that point, Tim Jones, and he said within about 15 minutes he would have all the line-out calls worked out from the other team. He was a great man of strategy. I'm not sure, and a lot of people weren't sure why he never got to be the Canterbury coach. And Tim absolutely loved playing for the guy, so he died far too young. So shout out to any of his family that are still following University.
Yeah, and shout out to Mark Harvey, manager of the Colts team, who isn't here today, unfortunately, because his brother has suddenly passed away. So him and Reuben Harvey are taking the week off to organise ceremony for that. So yeah, hearts go out to you, Reuben. Indeed. And Mark. You guys do a lot for the club. The scaffolding that we're filming this game off is provided by Mark in High Pool Dyers Road, and Reuben just does everything for every team at the moment as our RDO, and well known around the club. And yeah, they'll be mourning and they'll be hoping that Sydenham gets up for them in every way. So hopefully a good finish this second half for Sydenham, playing for Mark as well. Wow, the ball has bounced off the University's hands and into Sydenham's at the back of the line out. It's funny because Sydenham went up at the back and University went up at the front.
All stolen off them there, unfortunately.
But they've lost the ball. Didn't get a chance to finish my thought. University clear it. That's a pretty good kick, but Leo Jelly holds the ball. and Sydenham get a chance to counter-attack. Nice low tackle from University stops Sydenham around the halfway mark.
Here we
They've
go.
got many in the back line.
Yeah, I think they should have used the many there.
Advantage Sydenham again. Tautahi Briggs is slow to get up. After in front of us before, put on the crutching at his leg for a bit. He's pulling his socks up just a wee bit there off on the left side of your screen. You can't pull your socks up too much. It's not cool.
Yeah, I hope Gary Tippett is listening and taking his name.
There's,
Gary is stalwart for getting people to pull their socks up.
there's Hunter Archbold there in jersey 18. He's on. Hearing from our team over here in the production seats that he's really, really good player. Hunter was a wing at the start of the season. Now he's playing in the flankers, and I was talking to him at the club last weekend, and he said he just gets more action there, and I can't blame him. So he'll be a pretty quick blindside, and looks like Josh Podmore's come on as well. He's wearing jersey 6, but he's really playing 19 reserve flanker. So the fearless leader's back on. He'll be talking the whole time, and as I said in the first half, he'll probably still be talking after the game.
He's in with the tackle straight away.
University get another chance to exit.
Oh, that's a good kick. Right, here we go. Get a good view of this line out. Oh, didn't look very straight. Big second 5 was a bit slow getting off there, and Sydenham keep him behind the advantage line. Oh, drop ball, but the ref says back. No, he's now calling it, is he? Well, I didn't quite follow that call, but maybe Sydenham had their hand in there when it bobbled around. Let's see what the University backline does here. Couple out on the right and the rest on the left. And Braid's going to pick it and go to that short side. Well over the advantage line. And they've knocked it on. I've seen teams make good use of the short side, and that was the old number 8 off the back, giving you a one-man overlap, but he ran so far before Sydenham got him that they've made a good 20 to 30 metres there.
Just coming over 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Sydenham are going to need to do everything right to claw back into the game, but I have to say last week there was a similar score.
Don't mention it, Asher.
Okay, I won't mention it. But look, 10 minutes to go, it's enough time to get 3 or 4 tries, and one of them might need to be.
Is that scrum? It's holding just enough. One more comes off. Podmore?
Yep.
Yep. He doesn't let the ball go easily. And unfortunately,
On that time he does.
Mallory put in the big
Right.
tackle, but he sort of let him go again.
Nice tackle from Seth Craig holding up.
That's what they've got to do a lot more, isn't it? They've got to really stand up in these tackles and make sure of them. Try and get this momentum off University. Another penalty. Podmore argues with the ref. Well,
He's allowed to, he's the captain.
right.
We don't condone arguing with refs. Here's a penalty kick, possible 3 points for University.
Now, that isn't the old University style. They were always a very strong running team from years back. Now we find them so far ahead and they're taking a penalty kick. Maybe they're a bit tired. Successful kick.
Shout out to our 15 viewers on the YouTube. Really good to have you here. And for everyone who's stopped by and will stop by, huge shout out. Super positive to see people tuning in to the stream. If you can't be here, if you're watching on your phone somewhere in a park or on the TV at home, shout out to you and the family and all the kids. If you're just tuning in, the commentary is brought to you by myself, Asher, and my father, Neil Olliver. I help out with the live streams here at Sydenham, and Dad is pretty much my second in charge and does heaps for free as well. So we'd love bringing it to you. Wasn't too long ago, we were just coming down to watch games, and I was looking over, and I couldn't see anything, and I just thought, why is no one filming this? This is epic. There's guys down here every Saturday charging into each other, throwing the ball around, and I thought, someone needs to film this, and that's kind of where it started. And then I kind of figured out, you can put this on Facebook and YouTube, and now we've got a scoreboard and commentary, so it's pretty cool, and we'll definitely look to bring you more games on the live stream. In a few weeks, we're back with premieres. So they're away today at Christchurch. They've got to buy next week. Everyone does because it's the King's birthday weekend, so everyone can relax. Then Sydenham are away again, and then they're back at home for the final 2 games of the season. So I believe they will be away at Burnside. Should be a good game. And then they're back for Lincoln University, followed by Shirley is the last game of the season. Or it could be the other way around. But we'll be bringing you those games on the 15th of June and the 22nd of June from 3 p.m. kickoff. Sydenham put in here. There's Monty Kemp. Everyone knows his dad. Aaron Kemp has been really, really helpful to Cashmere High School rugby over the last few years. Also ex-Sydenham and Marist Albion, I believe, player, and known as a guy who just brings high energy and enthusiasm, a real charismatic guy. And I don't think his son is like an apple that hasn't fallen far from the tree. He was doing a dance at the Sydenham club a few weeks ago in his introduction to the team. So it's nice to see his disco moves there for all to see. And if you didn't know, last year we moved from the Cashmere Club to the Sydenham Bowls Club, which we're calling Sydenham Rugby Club now. That's the Sydenham Bowls Club. And we opened that up from 5 o'clock on Saturdays. So you can come down for some drinks and nibbles, speeches. On away games, we usually start more around 6. We will be showing the Crusaders vs Blues games. That's after 7. So if you're not at the game, come along. general play there. Sydenham have tried to keep the ball alive, but have been called up for shepherding, and that's a penalty for University, who are just keeping the game nice and safe. Not long to go now, and University taking a well-deserved breather. They have been the better team in the second half. They have attacked up the middle, and to be fair, they've also probably given away less penalties. And the better disciplined team has probably come away with the win today. Just, counting the time down a wee bit. The kicker doesn't take too long, though. They're keen to get back into it.
You're mentioning Aaron Kemp. I remember him quite well. He was very unfortunate in his timing of his birth, because another Aaron who ended up playing for Sydenham must have been almost the same age. A young guy you may have heard of called Aaron Flynn. And Aaron
He's
Kemp,
commentated.
he's been in the seat. And Aaron, of course, was a exceedingly good player and a top Crusader. He won. I remember I think he did a pass which led to Mertens getting a drop goal in a very vital game against Highlanders once. But he was a real key player in bringing Sydenham up in the senior level to their highest point, probably. But Aaron Kemp was a good halfback as well, and as you said, he went to Marist Helbin for a while, and then he came back to Sydenham, which is really great when someone comes back a second time. And good to hear he's helping out at Cashmere, and I can see the likeness there too.
Hey, shout out to Margaret Normanton. Know your son's playing on the wing for University, and he's been a good attacker today. Margaret's commented, thanks for allowing Nana and Granddad being able to watch from Taranaki University. Taranaki, go University, sorry.
Oh, Taranaki University?
Yeah.
I worked in Taranaki for a while. I can't say a lot of them achieved university standard. No, that's not really true. They were actually exceedingly good hosts when I was in Taranaki. I was in Howrah putting in a computer system in 1985.
Well,
it's a long time ago.
And they are hosting the NPC trophy at the moment as well, aren't they?
Yep, they love their rugby there.
Yep. And they've got that really good first five, Josh Jacob, who's playing for the Chiefs. And he's a good up-and-comer, good filler in after Damon McKenzie finishes up with them.
Yeah, he's a good runner, that boy, isn't he? He is a good player.
When you look at the Scott Robinson's Razor, he's in charge of the All Blacks. He must be thinking, who am I going to pick for first five in 4 years' time when there's no Richie Mo'unga, when there's no Damien McKenzie? You know, they could still be around, but if they weren't, who would you look for?
Well, he's got the attacking running game, that boy. I'm not sure, who knows what he's like in field management, that sort of thing, until you've seen him in, high-level games for a bit. But, he's certainly, I can see why they've plucked him in there. And Taranaki will be very pleased. I thought Geordie had a great game last night. The bits I saw between screaming grandchildren, he played well.
Screaming grandchildren and rugby.
Oh, and a couple of house fires that happened, almost happened, but we won't talk about that because, we won't. Wasn't a good day.
Another penalty against them, which is definitely a game to review for. Maybe I don't want to go as far as saying like reading the rules, but that they are really getting picked for everything, and
they are.
In NBA finals are on at the moment, and you would almost say that University are in the bonus because anything Sydenham are doing wrong, they're not getting away with.
Well, I'd say they're the Los Angeles team out here because you know that our good NBA stars. If you come from LA Lakers or Golden State, you get a lot of help from the referees, and that's Americans saying that, not me, but I'm saying it as well. But I'm not sure the refs picking on Sydenham here, but they're obviously, as you say, haven't quite got the rules interpretation right, and they are not getting any ball in the second half. And there's this quick.
That was the flattest ball I've ever seen.
Nice, but well, I I said nice passing stupidly as a commentator before the ball landed and the guy just a bit low on him, and he wasn't good enough to catch it. But yeah, Sydenham get another chance here. They puff their way back.
Don't think they do.
Right. What time's the big game today, Asher? You know?
Premiers are playing at 3 p.m. over at Christchurch against Christchurch. So we'll be heading there now to spot some of the action.
Someone taking the scaffolding down for you? Any listeners out there on the...
Don't know, but let's wrap this up, eh? Hey, big thanks to everyone who's joined in, our 16 current viewers. Thanks to University of Rugby for putting a great game together for us. And thanks to all our viewers for coming on. It is our pleasure to run these live streams, and thanks for all the engagement from everyone as well. Shout out to the board who looks after us and the Sydenham volunteers, everyone who helps out with the games. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with another live stream. But until then, have a great day and see you at the Bowls Club, the Sydenham Rugby Club, later today for speeches and everything like that. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. I'm Asher Olliver. This is Neil Oliver.